Hello, welcome to our channel. Please subscribe for more updates, as we keep you updated with your favorite celebrities. For years, Benny Blanco has been known as the man behind some of the biggest hits in pop music. A producer extraordinaire, he's worked with stars like Rihanna, Ed Sheeran, Katy Perry, and yes, even Justin Bieber. But behind the scenes, not everything was as harmonious as the music they created. Rumors of tension between Benny Blanco and Justin Bieber have swirled quietly in the background of the pop world for nearly a decade. Now, insiders are speaking out, and the history between the two is finally being laid bare. The relationship between Benny Blanco and Justin Bieber dates back to the early 2010s, during the Believe era, when Bieber was transitioning from teen idol to global pop sensation. Benny, already a chart-topping producer, collaborated with Bieber on several tracks, and the partnership seemed like a natural fit. On the surface, everything looked great. There were Instagram shoutouts, backstage hangouts, and joint studio sessions that promised hit after hit. But sources close to both camps reveal that things weren't always smooth behind closed doors. Benny, known for his no-nonsense creative process, reportedly grew frustrated with Bieber's unpredictable behavior at the time, a period in which the young singer was battling personal struggles and negative media attention. Benny's a perfectionist, one insider shared. He likes to move fast in the studio. Justin was in a different headspace. He'd show up late or not at all. That rubbed Benny the wrong way. Though they maintained a professional relationship, the personal connection between the two began to erode. Benny moved on to work more closely with other artists like Halsey and Khalid, while Bieber turned inward during his hiatus from music. Fans started noticing the absence of each other's names in shoutouts, collaborations, or credits, a stark contrast to their earlier days. But it wasn't until 2021 that the tension appeared to fully bubble to the surface. That year, Benny Blanco released the track, Lonely, with Justin Bieber, a haunting ballad about the pain of growing up in the spotlight. While it seemed like a musical reconciliation on the outside, interviews that followed told a different story. Benny, in a now infamous podcast appearance, made subtle jabs at Bieber, joking about his celebrity bubble, and calling him soft, compared to other artists Benny had worked with. Bieber fans were quick to react, calling Benny out for disrespect. Benny later tried to downplay the comments, saying they were taken out of context, and that he loves Justin. But the damage had been done. Fuel was added to the fire when Benny Blanco began working more closely with Charlie Puth, another artist who's had his own complicated history with Bieber. Around this time, Benny also started collaborating frequently with Selena Gomez, Bieber's on-again, off-again ex. Fans pointed out that Benny seemed to align himself with many of Bieber's rivals, even defending Charlie Puth during a messy Twitter spat that involved Bieber's name. Many saw this as not just a coincidence, but a clear indication of where Benny's loyalties lay. "He's been throwing shade for years," said a longtime Bieber fan account. "But he does it in a slick way, through who he supports, who he produces, and the things he says when he thinks no one's paying attention." In recent months, both Benny and Justin have focused on separate projects, rarely speaking about one another. Whether their feud is truly ongoing or just a remnant of a rocky past is unclear, but the music industry hasn't forgotten. What's certain is that two of pop's biggest names once had a bond that turned sour, whether due to creative differences, personal missteps, or unspoken betrayal. As Justin Bieber gears up for a potential musical comeback and Benny Blanco continues his dominance behind the scenes, especially now in the spotlight with his relationship with Selena Gomez, fans will be watching closely. Could a public reconciliation ever happen? Or has this silent feud quietly shaped pop music history more than we'll ever know? One thing's for sure, not all hits are made in harmony. Thanks for watching and see you guys on the next video.